Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. Opening day baseball on the show. It's the Athletics going up against the Centurions. John Shambi, Chris Singleton with you. All right, partner, ready to go. Always a pleasure to get things started with you on opening day.
Well, Happy New Year, buddy. And anyone that's involved in baseball, even though it's not January 1st, this is the start of a new year. Every team has playoff hopes. I love this time of the year. I'm excited to get things going.
Opening day festivities wrapping up, and we'll be back to get this season started right after this. Coming up on the first pitch and towing the slab in this one, number 22. What should we keep an eye on here?
It's a tough veteran lineup on the other side, but I'm excited to see what this rookie can do in this one.
And here is Julio Rodriguez. The Mariners knew what they had. Signed him in July of 2017 for a little under $2 million when Rodriguez was just 16 years old out of the Dominican Republic. High fly ball out to center field. And it's caught for the out. Otto Lopez up next for the A's. Slider misses outside. And misses. It's a strikeout. 2 down, bases empty. Here's the veteran first baseman, Rafael Devers. On the ground right side. Sends it to first. The A's go quietly. And the A's are gone in order. Half inning complete. We've got no score. Back here with my pal Singy. Getting the nod in this one, Yuri Perez.
Well, a very solid ERA last season, just a little over 3. And when you've got a guy like that taking the mound for you, the offense is definitely expected to score 4 runs at least, unless they're really struggling. So you know, more times than not, when he's on the bump, you're going to win the ball game if you just do your part as an offense. So last year, great year. He wants to repeat that or even improve. And I think there is some room for improvement.
Lopez. There's one. And that's all they'll get.
Good that they weren't overzealous there. Just take the shirt out. Keep the run out of scoring position.
Now it's the rookie DH. Swing and a miss. 99. How do you do?
Cold night like tonight. Last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what. You're going to be trying to catch things out front, so off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
The pitch. Battling here as he fouls it away. In the air, left field, Hernandez on his way over. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down. And let's take a look at the lineup. Singy, we're looking at a young lineup here. Not much experience, but they're going to bring a lot of energy to the field.
Yeah, and that's just it, Boog. We expect this lineup to play hard no matter what. They are an exciting group to watch.
And next will be the cleanup hitter. 2 outs. And there's a foul ball. Swings and misses at the breaking ball in the dirt. Stevenson to first, and it's in time for the 3rd out, so that'll end the inning. Scoreless after 1. And we're back. New inning getting started. Now the A's designated hitter, Addison Barger. comes up empty. That's strike two.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the ball to it.
Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And that's the first out.
Well, one of the things that hitters will do is they'll look for that red dot on the baseball as it's coming in to let them know what the pitch is. And if they see the red dot, it's typically a slider. But when a guy's got a really tight one with high spin rates, very difficult to determine. And that's probably why we saw a swing and miss right there. Just a nasty pitch.
Strike three, and that's two in a row. Off to a strong start, Singy, as he's punched out 3 of the first 5 he's faced.
Well, he's definitely minimizing contact. He can get the swing and miss when he needs it, but he'll also keep the defense fresh behind him, allowing some balls in play as well.
Struck him out swinging, and he strikes out the side here in the second.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there on the mound.
And welcome back to the ballpark. Digging in, number 36.
Number 36.
And he blows that one by him at 100.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Couldn't catch up to the heater. Here's the third baseman. One down, base is empty. Fouled off. He was late. Lined, and that's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. Number 37 with his first major league hit. And this is a moment I'm sure he'll never forget. Congrats.
Yeah, great moment for him and his family. A guy works so hard and has to wait so long for this to happen. And when it does, it can kind of be overwhelming, Boog. You still have to stay locked in on the game, but it's great when you could take a minute to just appreciate what you've done and how hard you worked to get here.
Drops into the glove. 2 down. And here's the rookie catcher. The 1-1. Gets him to chase after that one.
That was straight queso right there.
That one almost got him. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. They stopped the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs. Number 99 with his first major league hit. And this is a moment I'm sure he'll never forget. Congrats.
Yeah, great moment for him and his family. A guy works so hard and has to wait so long for this to happen.
They get the force, inning over. So they strand a pair. We head on down to the top of the third. We're tied 0-0. Welcome back. Here's a look at this team's early season projection.
Abraham Toro.
Pitch misses. 3-1 now. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
And that one is lifted in the air under this one. And there's one down. Here's the catcher, Tyler Stevenson. And now 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Just misses the mark outside the zone.
2-2.
Top of the third, no score. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow right field. Makes the grab on the run. 2 away now.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
And now it's Julio Rodriguez. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill. The A's strand 1, and we are still scoreless. Welcome back. Busy time around the league, taking a look at some notable free agent signings. Late on that fastball.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him.
Not the best location with the fastball on strike 3, but when you're pumping high 90s, you'll get away with some of those. More margin for error. You know, the fastball has become such a huge strikeout pitch in the sport, and I think a lot of it has to do with all the...
Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Gets off a throw, and he's going to make it to first, and we'll see how they score. And next is the designated hitter.
Number 17.
Man at first, 1 away. That one in triple digits.
I think he was sitting off speed, though.
2-2 is the count.
On the ground, could be 2. There's 1, and that's 2. No runs on no hits, a couple of errors, and nobody left on. 3 innings complete, no score. And we're back. John Shambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Otto Lopez. Next offering is in for a strike. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Well, that slider down and away, it's just kind of a slow death. With 2 strikes you're looking to protect, and halfway to the plate, you know you're committed, and you know you're going to have no chance of touching it. Tell you what, sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
All tied up here on opening day. Foul ball still, a 1-2 count. And Devers hits that one. Should have this one. He makes the grab. 2 away. So here's the cleanup hitter, Addison Barger.
Addison Barger.
That missed by a lot. 3-1. Ground ball to the right side. And that's just foul. 4th inning underway. No score. Fouled off again. And it remains 3-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Nothing doing there for the A's. Still no score. Bottom 4, and here is number 23.
The center fielder, number 23.
In the air, left field, down the line. He dives, but he can't make the catch. So a man on base to start the inning. Number 23 with his first major league hit. And this is a moment I'm sure he'll never forget. Congrats.
Yeah, great moment for him and his family. A guy works so hard and has to wait so long for this to happen. And when it does, it can kind of be overwhelming, Boog. You still have to stay locked in on the game, but it's great when you could take a minute to just appreciate what you've done and how hard you worked to get here.
Now it's the shortstop. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
That one off the bad part of the bat, just a lazy fly ball. Tovar makes a nice running catch.
That's a really nice play, ranging back into the outfield for that catch. We all know those can be a little tricky, especially if the wind's swirling around out there.
Swing and a ball lifted left field, and that drops foul. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Toughest pitch to hit, fastball on the outer black.
Now
Man, sometimes you just got to tip your cap.
And now the first baseman. Two outs. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
Very dominant with that fastball inside. Hitter's going to be conscious of that. Now you have the outer half of the plate to work with out there on the mound.
And a swing and a miss, and that's that. 1 hit, 1 left. We're headed to the 5th. We're tied 0-0. Welcome back.
Leading
Quite
off
a
for the
pitcher's
outfield,
duel so
the
far.
left
Here's how the
fielder,
starters have
Heriberto
performed up to this
Hernandez.
point. The other way, and it goes just foul. The 1-2. Line to second, snagged on the bounce. Fires over to first. And the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th. Ezequiel Tovar, the next to hit. Swing and a ball popped in the air. That one gets down for a hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away. Next up for the A's, Abraham Toro. Runner on the go. This one high in the air to left center. On the move to the alley. They got it for out number 2.
Now batting. Right
Anthony
fielder,
Santander at the plate.
Santander.
And 1-2.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton at first.
There goes the runner. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. And down on strikes. And he's up to 8 strikeouts in this one. Halfway through this one, still no score. We head to the bottom of the 5th. And here's the catcher, number 99. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
When you throw a
1-2
fastball
is
by
the
a
count.
guy like that, I imagine it's got to feel incredible. Look for him to throw it again at some point.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely
Now
and just
batting,
bunched him up
number
on
34.
the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
Ground ball up the middle. Tovar on the run, throw to first, and they get the out.
Well, he's doing a
Now
nice
batting,
job of
number
keeping the
41.
ball out of the air, lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
So the lineup flips over. Now the left fielder. Swing and a miss.
Talk about tying a
1-2.
guy up. That was ugly.
Slowly on the ground to short. Tovar. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. 6th inning coming up. Still nothing on the scoreboard. Top of the 6th inning. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Tyler Stevenson. And a swing and a miss there.
1-2.
Headed down the line. And that lands in no man's land, a foul ball.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
The wind, the kick, and the 1-2. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Tracks it down for the out. 1 up, 1 down.
They trust him in center field because he's capable of making plays on the run, and we saw it right there. That's a player you want patrolling center field. Someone who can attack the ball off the bat.
And a swing and a miss. That's his 9th strikeout so far.
Not a very good curveball right there, but sometimes those high breaking balls kind of surprise you as a hitter, and when they stay high, have just a little more velo on them to get by you. And that 2-strike count, I thought was a pretty good pitch to hit. I think he got a little too excited and tried to do too much.
He's got it, and that'll end the inning. Make it 6 shutout innings for him out there. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now at the plate, number 25. Strike 2. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Brooks Raley, the lefty, looks to be getting himself ready. Wilson, the right-hander, also getting loose. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. Picks up strikeout number 7.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher on the same
17.
page right now.
And now the DH. Next offering is fouled back. Tapped back up the middle. In time to Devers. And that quickly 2 away. And now the center fielder. Line drive. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. Top of inning number 7. And here's the first baseman, Rafael Devers. Manager out of the dugout. Number 47 gets the call from the pen. On for his major league debut. So we'll see if he's ready for the big stage.
He just has to remember this is the...
Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On its way. Gone. He nails one out to right. His first homer of the year. Just like that, they move in front. It's 1-0. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I could feel that swing from the booth.
Swing and a high fly ball. Pretty well struck right field. Onto the track. And he makes the catch. Heriberto Hernandez up next for the A's. Yeah, that's in for a strike. Going to count 1-2. Left field. Moving under this one. Makes the grab, and there's 2 gone. Ezequiel Tovar up next for the A's. The next pitch misses. Now 2 balls and a strike. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
2-2.
Now this is in the air down the line. And that's a foul ball. Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. The A's get 1 on this homer. It's now 1-0.
Now pitching for the
We're back
Athletics.
in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the
36.
seventh. Steven Wilson.
These are the spots relievers
Wilson.
really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Up with it, fires to first. In time to get him.
Now
1 away to
batting,
strikeout.
number 37.
Now the third baseman. Looking to get the tying run on base. And he gets that fastball by him upstairs.
Well, a come-and-get-me fastball right there. He didn't look ready for the velocity. I think it'd be a mistake to throw him anything off speed right here.
Ground ball, left side. Throws across the diamond. Got him.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at-bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher
Now
to bear
batting,
down, make the
number
pitch,
1.
get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Next is switch hitting first baseman. Just a weak fly ball this time. Tovar sizing this one up. He's got it. And the inning is over. We're at the top of the
Leading off
eighth,
for the
and now
Athletics,
it's switch
the
hitting
third
third baseman Abraham Toro.
Toro.
And that's through there for a strike. And the count is 1-2. Hopped up. Settles under it. And there's one down. Anthony Santander getting ready to hit. And that one finds its way through.
Everything came together
Now
for him.
batting.
I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the
Stevenson.
infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
And there's two down. Now here's the leadoff hitter for the A's, Julio Rodriguez. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. And that is that. The A's strand one. And we're back. Here's the catcher, number 99. On the ground, right side. In time to Devers. One gone to the bottom of the eighth. Here's the second baseman.
That play won't be trending on social media later on, but it's still important to execute it to perfection. This game is a lot harder than it looks, partner.
The Athletics have some bullpen action. Ronnie Enriquez appears to be getting loose. Strike three. Got him swinging. And now two gone.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole
Now
field.
batting,
He was out in
number
front there.
41.
Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
And the tying run is on base.
One of the things about that two-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very
Now
aggressive
batting,
secondary
number
lead.
So the closer summoned from the bullpen, Ronnie Enriquez.
Well, the best relievers
pitching
love
for
the
the
opportunity to come in and protect the
Number
tight lead
32.
late in the ball game.
Ronnie
Some of them are just wired
Enriquez.
different, so we'll see what he's got here.
And now 1-2.
Well, with the tying run at first base, he's looking for something he can get a lot of barrel on, drive it into a gap, and score that run from first base.
Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Swing and a miss, and that is that. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set for the start of the inning. Now it's the
Leading
second
off for the
baseman,
A's,
Otto
the
Lopez.
second baseman,
Right through there for a strike. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth. Here's Rafael Devers. Swing and a miss. And it's 1-2.
1-2 for count.
Got him swinging.
Boog, if you can set up a good two-strike splitter with the fastball on the previous pitch, it's going to be so tough to recognize and adjust your swing to get a piece of it. Clearly had him reaching for it right there.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Joey gets on base and keeps it going. Next up for the A's, Heriberto Hernandez. Swings through that one for strike 2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out on a splitter. So bottom of the ninth. Now it's the DH. Number 17. 1-run game, bottom 9. Fly ball down the line. Hernandez giving chase. Couldn't get to it before it dropped foul. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Rodriguez settles under it. Hauls it in, and there's one away. He's 2 outs away. Here's the center fielder. High fly ball down the left field line. And that's a foul ball. Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the 9th. Swing and a miss. That's a strikeout. Now only 1 out remaining.
With that kind of velocity and elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
And the batter will be the shortstop. They're down to their final strike.
1 and 2's the count.
Trying to close out a 1-run lead. And the home team trying to pull it out. Got him! And that's the ball game.
The ball for his first career save deserves to be on display at his house. I mean, it's kind of like when a restaurant frames its first dollar bill somewhere on a wall. You just can't forget your first save.
The final 1-0 for Chris Singleton and our entire crew. I'm John Shambi saying so long.